Will you update the family with such information?
Yes, we will absolutely do, my lord.
Okay. In this case that you are talking about, did you go to the family of Senzo Meyiwa to inform them that the case is going for trial now, and inform them of every developments in this case?
Yes. So no. So the answer, my lord, is no, and the reasons thereof, as Advocate MSHOLOLO said, I'll have to repeat what I've said so that she can be reminded. So the answer is no, and the reasons thereof, my lord, because I did explain this, that Afriforum came on board much earlier, before actually even these accused were arrested, when we're still dealing with the allegations of whether people came in right at the beginning, just after I was appointed, and then they placed themselves as a watching brief, and the understanding was that anything that we need to communicate to the family, it has to go through them. That has been the position, my lord, up to today. So whatever progress we're making, including the date of the first appearance, because they were there, the Afriforum, it was arranged through the Afriforum, they brought some of the family members leading up to the start of this trial and the dates that we're having. So the line of communication when Afriforum came on board was Afriforum, my lord. So you couldn't pass that line because they placed themselves on record and their documents supporting such, my lord.
You see, MSHOLOLO is hitting the brigadier, the well-decorated brigadier, okay, with a lot of surprises, okay? He did not prepare for all this. Why is she asking me this? She's the advocate, okay? She represents accused number 5. Why are we talking about the Meyiwa family? I know. It is the SENZO MEYIWA trial. Why is she talking about the Meyiwa family? And most importantly, I didn't prepare for this portion. So these are the things that I imagine are going on in the brigadier's mind. So when MSHOLOLO asked a very, very simple question, and she says, did you inform the Meyiwa family when that the case is now going to trial? That was such a simple question, okay? I wish she had counted it what's his name? Advocate Ngomalo had said, this is just 14 words. My question is only 14 words. Do you want to know how many lines the brigadier's answer was? Let me tell you. Let me count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 lines of the Brigadier Kininda responding to a very simple question, which was, did you inform the Meyiwa family that the case is now going to trial? And MSHOLOLO made it so simple in her ground rules and said, don't explain anything, just answer my question. If I need any clarification or explanations, I will ask you. But what does the brigadier do? It's his answer that got my attention. He said, yes, no, so no. The answer, my lord, is no. Okay? And then he goes into the reason, and you already heard the reason, or you're going to hear the reason, depending on where I insert this. He goes on and on and on and on. Afriforum, 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 Afriforum this, Afriforum that. Why did he find it necessary? He doesn't know where MSHOLOLO is going. So he finds it better. Let me over-inform her. Let me saturate the record with information. Let me confuse my lord, because my job here as a decorated brigadier is to suck it up to the powers that be. And I need my lord to know I'm a very cooperative person. Of course, I told the Meyiwa family, but I couldn't because I was limited by the Afriforum. I think I remember a video of, if it's not Sfiso, it's Sfiso's mother saying they didn't even know. They weren't getting any updates. Da. Let me know if you saw that. And I think that's in the Netflix documentary. But you know what? I can always revisit that, and we can always regroup and talk about this later. But I think I remember that. Now, I don't know where MSHOLOLO is going with this, okay? But I love it anyway. I love it anyway, because what ace does MSHOLOLO have up her sleeve? That is what is the ticking time bomb for me with everything that MSHOLOLO brings to the forefront with this line of questioning. Let's listen to the rest of Brigadier go on and on and on, because it's in these moments where he reveals more stuff, which builds up to more questions, or either reveals a lot more about what happens over there at the South African Police Services. Now, somebody said, wow, he gets qualified almost every year. I mean, promoted almost every year. Wow, he's he's an amazing person. He's a superhero, okay? Don't count down the brigadier's qualifications and skills. But you know what? Let me go right ahead. Let's get back into his explanation. Of course, I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
Specifically, the person we're dealing with, my lord, is Advocate Nell himself and Andrew Lisk, but the team of Afriforum. All of them were then communicating with us. Then they will communicate insofar as the progress, as I said, up to the inception of the trial, and whatever communication, it goes through them, my lord, up to today. We've never had a line of sight where they said they are now withdrawing so that we can have access to the family.
Is it Nell and the second one?
Advocate Nell, Andrew Lisk.
Andrew, okay.
Okay, thank you, Colonel Brigadier, thank you. Was there an agreement between the SAPS, the investigating team, or the NPA, and the Afriforum, that your duties as SAPS to update the family of the deceased in this matter will be taken away by the watching brief, since they were already in place at that particular time when the trial started? Was there an agreement, or it was just?
It was an official arrangement, my lord, because how it came about for me to know, Afriforum wrote directly to the Office of the National Commissioner. I was informed by the National Commissioner that there's this engagement, and it was formal. It wasn't just a call, it was a formal communication. Thereafter, I was directed then to go and meet them as the investigating officer, but the placement and the communication was done formally. And I do know, my lord, that the same was done to the NPA. They also placed themselves formally insofar as representing the family to the NPA, my lord.
Thank you. Thank you for that, Brigadier. And then let's move on to another issue of witnesses now. Then I'll be closing my introduction. Brigadier, I take it that you know that when you bring the witnesses in court, you will inform them that they're not supposed to stay inside in court and listen to the evidence if they have not yet testified. Do you know that's a procedure?
I'm aware, my lord. Perhaps let me put it in this context, my lord. The moment the consultation and leading of witnesses is done, that happens when you now hand over that process to the NPA. And then they run. I am aware that you're not supposed to be in court when you're going to testify. That is why I've said it in many occasions that some of the records or evidence that was led in this court where I'm referred to, I've always said I'm unable to comment because I was not in court. So that's what I understand. But I was not here as well. And there hasn't been a situation where I pick up witnesses personally and bring them here. I will delegate to the members insofar as this matter is concerned, but other witnesses will come on their own, my lord. But I also know, sorry, I'm done. Sorry, advocate, I was not done. But I also know, my lord, that there are exceptions, for example, when experts who are then going to be witnesses. With regard to that, I know that they do sit in court, especially when evidence in relation to the expertise is led, my lord.
No, thank you very much. I just wanted to know if you do have that understanding that a witness, before he testifies, is not supposed to sit and listen to the evidence.
Like I said, my lord, in certain exceptions, my lord, I know that, like I'm saying, experts, but generally, that's my understanding. But it also should be noted, my lord, that some witnesses are laymen, are lay people, in terms of the law. So unless they are told, they will not know what to do. And I'm not referring to anyone in specific, but I'm saying it's not the same as when you deal with a person who is a police officer or a prosecutor or an attorney, for example, who is well equipped with the proceedings of the court. In relation to someone who's just a lay person and no knowledge of the law, that person, unless he's directed to say sit here, do not sit here, he will not know what to do.
Okay, but in this case, maybe to be specific, Brigadier, I'm referring to yourself as a senior police officer and who is also busy with studies of a law degree, if I'm correct.
Yes, no, you're absolutely correct. Yes, if it's me, my lord, yes, I will know what to do, my lord.
So it means a witness of your caliber cannot be expected to sit in court and listen to the evidence. So in order for him to be able to answer questions at the time when he testifies. Is that correct?
Well, I can refer to myself, my lord, that I wouldn't do that. But I think circumstances differ, as I've said. But personally, yes, and hence I was not in this court when evidence was led, my lord.
Thank you very much. Let's start now, Brigadier, in our cross-examination.
Okay. MSHOLOLO has come through with another angle, and this time it is, hello, tell me something, Brigadier. Like, what happens when you bring the witnesses to the court? Are they supposed to sit in? Okay? Are they supposed to sit in? Brigadier, I take it that when you bring witnesses in court, you will inform them that they are not allowed in court to listen to the evidence if they have not already testified. Do you know that procedure? I mean, Shololo took it all the way back, okay, back to the basics. I mean, down below, all the way to the constable level, okay? And the brigadier says, of course, he goes into a long ramble, but he says, I am my way, my lord. But then, there's different cases. I'm not the one who brought the witnesses. Sometimes the witnesses that I've never brought a witness. You know how Brigadier Kinenda rolls. He's going to, when I go back to Shololo's question, it was very clear. Brigadier, I take it that you know when you bring the witnesses in court, you will inform them that they are not allowed in court. And that answer was simply supposed to, I've never brought a witness to court. That's all he needed to say. He didn't need to tell us no ngwane, ngane, ngwane. All he needed, if he listens to the question, that was the answer that he should have given. I mean, for an LLB student, I don't know who's grading his exams or graded his exams. I feel absolutely sorry for him because he does not answer questions. He avoids questions, and he should be failed immediately if he does that in his exams as well. My opinion, okay? But in Mshololo's question, he runs around, okay? And then he says, even experts. Yes. Wetu was inside Pagati, the courtroom. But guess what? Had to do with his expertise. So he brings up Wetu. That's kind of his defense mechanism, because what he doesn't know where Mshololo is going. But whatever Mshololo will say, his rebuttal is going to be Wenu, okay, was inside here as well, and it wasn't time for him to be a witness. He listened and watched every single striation and cross-examination of Mangena. So no, that is not applicable. Okay, what is good for the goose is not good. What is good for the goose is definitely a good for the gander. Why am I mixing that up? Okay, so that's why he brought that up. Okay, that was his kind of get me out of free jail card. But Mshololo still doesn't reveal her cards. She goes back to him and she says, I just wanted to know if you do have the understanding that a witness, before he testifies, is not supposed to sit and listen to the evidence. The fact that Mshololo brings it back up a second time for me means she knows exactly who she's talking about. She's very specific. And I asked you guys in our live, thank you to everybody who joined us live stream. Thank you so much. So I'm going to pose the same question to you over here. Who do you think Shololo is referring to? So on one hand, people said she's definitely referring to Mahola, okay? Sergeant Mahola. No, Sergeant? Is she a sergeant? I can't remember her. Lieutenant Colonel. I don't remember her ranking, okay? Excuse me for that. No pun intended. That is popularly known as Umamfundisi, okay? The one who tricked Zwane. Oh, how could she do that to Umkulu and pretend to be a client only for her to call all the siren cars to come and arrest him and have him? That was horrible. That was horrible. They should never have done that to Umkulu. But you know what? I digress. So some of you in the comment section said that it was Sergeant Mahola. Why is it Mahola? Mohane? Like the names are such tongue twisters, but it's Mahola. Let me try this one more time. Sergeant Mahola, as well as and then some of you said it's Kelly Kumalo. I was like, what? What do you mean Kelly Kumalo tried to come to court? Kelly Kumalo sent her watching brief, who was always there at the beginning, until Baloyi said, no, I changed my mind. Get out of here, okay? Because in the beginning, they allowed her. And then when it started to get hot in the kitchen, they said, no ways. You got to go. And I think I'll put the video up here, okay? I think I'll put the video up here for you guys to go back and watch it. Fun moment. And then, what else happened? Some of you said it was Kelly Kumalo, and the others said it was Uzandi Kumalo, that Kelly Kumalo tried to get into court, and then she was denied entry. And then other comments said it was Uzandi Kumalo. Let me know if you have the inside scoop. Who do you think Shololo is talking about? Now, another thing that I want to cover is then Gininda goes, well, there's exceptions, like I already said. It's got to be either an expert, and it should also be noted that some witnesses are laymen. Okay, hello at Mzansi Unfiltered. Okay, jury members, Some witnesses are laymen, okay, unless they are told it's not the same when dealing with a police officer. I loved that he added that, which ties into those of you who said it's Sergeant Mahola. So he says when dealing with a police officer or a prosecutor or even an advocate or an attorney or a legal counsel, they should know better. So she should know better. Somebody tell me, why was she in court? Because I've seen your comments multiple times where you say, why was she in court? Did you notice that she was in court? Why was she in court? And here lies the question. Why was she in court? She works under you, Brigadier Gininda. Why are you letting members of your team appear in court and break court procedure protocol? And that is definitely an interesting one. I cannot wait for MSHOLOLO to take us down that rabbit hole and where she is going with it, okay? And MSHOLOLO says it's going to be a long day for sure. Let me try this one more time, Brigadier. In this case, maybe I should be more specific. I am referring to you as a senior police officer who is also busy with studies of the law. And that is, of course, if I'm correct. Do you know the procedure? And he says, well, if it's me, I will know what to do. Ooh, finally, we get an answer. We get an answer in one sentence, less than 5 words. Then MSHOLOLO goes, so it means a witness of your caliber. Oh, then that's the hint, guys. It's definitely Sergeant Mahola. Mam Fundisi, come to the front of the room. It is you. Bing, 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 bing. Cannot be expected to sit in court and listen to the evidence in order for him to be able to answer questions at the time when he testifies. Is she moving to have her evidence struck off the record? MSHOLOLO is up to something and I already love it. Whatever it is, I don't even know what it is, but I'm excited. Okay, I'm excited. Then Gininda says, well, I can only refer to myself. All along you were referring to others. Now that you've been asked to be specific, now you want to be, all I can do is refer to myself. I wouldn't do that. Circumstances are different, but personally, I was not in this court when evidence was led. Well, I hate to defend Gininda, but I will say he was in court when Mangena and him came to court with the firearm. Do you guys remember that? And my lord wanted them to hand over the firearm to the expert for the defense, the ballistic expert for the defense. Umlungwetu had finally made a grand appearance in court and they were now going to hand over the firearm to him. And how do I know Gininda was in court? Even though they don't show us the witnesses, which I absolutely hate. Okay, I absolutely hate it. We need to see these people. We need to see their body language, especially Gininda when he's going on his long rambles. What the hell is he doing? But I digress. What Umlungwetu was in court, and then my lord said, where is the firearm? Mangena, the ballistic expert turned analyst, after he was with MSHOLOLO's cross-examination, he said it's in the office, in the safe. Brigadier Gininda said, I have it right here. That, ladies and gentlemen, on its own, somebody better question Gininda. Why did Mangena not know where the firearm was? And then next thing, because Mangena was saying, I can go and get it, right? And next thing, Gininda's like, don't worry about it. Here it is. Okay? Next thing, it's handed up. Next thing, Umlungwetu has access to it. And then Umlungwetu, like Umlungu, says, oh no, I'm not going to take it and walk out of here with it. I know how this game is played. You're going to deliver it yourselves to my lab. And then, the judge descends into the arena and says, your lab? Why can't you use the South African Police Services lab? And then Umlungwetu says, don't start with me, okay? I've got my own everything. I'm not just a ballistic expert known internationally for the dun-dunnies and the striations. I have my own lab. And my lord says, does it have a microscope? Is it well equipped? And he asked him all these condescending questions, by the way. But you know what? It is what it is. I mean, what else can you expect from our current sitting judge? And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings this video to an absolute end. If you've made it this far in the video, you already know. I can't wait for your comments in the comment section down below. I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this one as well. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. When you like the video, it gives mileage to the video, and it's just your little nod of approval for the content that I put. It also tells me, hey, keep uploading, girl. We love it over this side. But you know, if you don't like and comment, also me, I'm like, okay, no problem. Let me slow down. Let me go watch something over there on the Netflix, on the Apple TV, on the what. Okay, it is December. So make sure you like so that I remain motivated and this year-end fatigue doesn't take a stronghold on me. Thanks for liking. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. One more ask. Please make sure you share this video. We are growing. Okay, we are going over there to the 50,000 subscribers, and we can only get there with your help. Guess what? The Puma Silwe, okay, merch line, t-shirts, mug, sweater, hoodie. Don't use the hoodie, though, to go do things over there at the Spaza house and be an intruder. No. Use the hoodie to get warm. But yeah, our merch line, the Puma Zulu merch line, is live. Okay, it is live. Doing a soft launching, Yana. I just have to check why not all the merch is showing the logo, so that's something I have to do in the background. But you can see it right here in this video. Don't you see it over there on the screen? Click that shopping basket. Take a look at it. Let me know your thoughts. I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of our latest merch collection? It's a limited edition, okay? You don't want to lose access to it, so make sure you get yourself 1 or 2 or 3, okay? And I also have the apron. I digress apron, because I know some of you are going to be magwetis out there. Some of you are going to be working really hard as Laleni, okay? Make sure you pick up an apron or 2, okay? And share it, okay? Thanks so much for supporting me. I absolutely love it when you guys do. I'll catch you for sure on my next upload. But that's it from me today. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you definitely on my next upload.